Hey, hey, everybody. It's like you just saw me. That's right. I was streaming a little earlier today, but I thought, hey, I had a game sitting on the table. Why not plug away, try it together, see how it goes? So for those who don't know, my name is Mandi. I'm one half of Salt and Sass Games. We're starting a little early tonight, a few minutes early, but I figure it's okay. Y'all can jump in when you feel like it. So today we're going to be taking a look at the game Tend. It's a flip and right game, but it's not your average flip and right. It's a little crunchier. So I felt a ways to playing it the first time, as in like it was enjoyable. Playing it the second time with different people was a very different experience. So they didn't like it as much as I had the first time I played it. I don't know if that was a rules thing. So we're going to kind of plug away with it together and see. So I have played it before. I've not played it solo, but from looking at the rules, it plays exactly the same with the exception of some cards that are used. They're still used. They're just resolved a little differently. So yeah, so I figured we'll just jump right in because I know I had some chats today with some people over Winterboro, a video game I've been playing, kind of go between a few different ones. And yeah. So I figured, gosh, it's been a while since I've done some board games. So I'm like, maybe I should get back to doing that considering that is the focus. But we've been having some good chats with that too. All right. So I figure let's just jump in. If anybody has questions, let me start off by saying it's not a tutorial. I'm just kind of trying it out solo for myself. So be forewarned that it's not going to be perfect. But if you have questions, throw them in there. If not, hang out, chill out, lurk, whatever works best. And we'll do the things. All right, so let us, if there's anything too loud, music or anything in the background, let me know and we can definitely make the adjustments. Okay, let's pop over. Let's just jump in. I think everyone's had a long day and I just want to see what it's all about. So let's pop over to the other side and see what's happening here. All right, I got to slide my buns over here. That's why. So hopefully... Let me just make sure that I'm loud enough. I think so. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty turned up on the mic, but I'll turn it up just a little more, just in case, so y'all can hear me. I can pull that up a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. We don't want it to be obscenely loud. Let's just turn that down a bit. Test, test. Okay. I think that's good. If it's too loud at any point, I'm sure y'all will let me know. Okay. Let's just make sure the music isn't too loud, though, because that can crank up a little bit. Hey, Tangy and David, thanks for coming in. It sounds okay? Okay, good. I just don't want it to be too loud. Is the music in the background too loud? Sometimes I like to have that, but if it's distracting, well, that's a different story. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so I'm glad y'all came back. So I don't know if you've all heard, you don't hear music? Okay, then it's not loud enough at all. I have it so low on my end. Okay. All right, I've turned it up a little bit, so you can all tell me if that's loud enough. I'm so weird with music. It's nice to have as a background, but sometimes I feel like it's so loud. But... all right, let's see how that goes. You all can let me know if that is better, not better, annoying. It's good? Okay, thank you. I'm the worst indicator for this sort of thing because for me, I feel like I'm yelling, but no, that's just how it is. And I feel like David's in there putting bombs. He is. Of course he is. I knew it. All right, so Tend. Okay, I didn't actually know the theme. But apparently the theme is, I don't even know, alien farming or something? I'm not even sure. So why does he always walk away before dropping the bomb? I mean, that is a loaded sentence right there, David. I have so many things that I can say for that. Amazing. Oh gosh. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff for like a flip and right. Yeah, so we'll go through it together as I play. So I'll just put my name in here because it's Mandi. Oh, great. And of course, I pick pen. That doesn't work. Thought I tested that. That's okay. There we go. We got a little pencil that comes with it, so do that. Not you blowing yourself up. Of course he is. It's David. He's got to be extra in the whole situation. Oh, goodness gravy. I played this with Bonzinator. It's a lot for what it is. Okay, so David, you have played this one. It is a lot. And playing it on this is like my third time. I haven't played it solo. This is the first time I'm playing it solo. It's definitely had a different vibe than when I first played it. It's not bad, it's just different. So let's jump in. I'm sure I'm bound to make a few mistakes, but again, this isn't a tutorial. We're just trying it out. So I'm glad you got to try it, but I know there were other people who hadn't heard of it. So I think it's alien farming is like the theme. And you're trying to, this is your like main board here. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see. Let's go here, here, and here. Might be a wee blurry because I think I did it too close, but that's okay. So this is like your main board. So you can see there's a ton of stuff going on here. You know, you can do farming in here with your animals and your crops. You can do fishing. You can chop wood and mine, but there's actually down on this part of the screen here, you'll see a little, it's actually a scratch sheet. So it's a scratch off. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's actually this. But you scratch this, but instead of wasting a scratch, I'm like, they have an app that you can do it. So that's what we're going to be doing for chopping and mining. This is how you get your animals and crops and things like that in here. And then equipment upgrades for you to kind of do those things better. So there's that. Then we have the projects here that we can do to get points at the end of the game or just to get resources, which is nice. And our cargo manifest, which ties to, sorry, if you would see what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is the cargo manifest. So you're trying to complete projects. And then this is where you're going to put these kinds of shapes in here for points later. We'll talk about all that. And let me zoom back out. Then these are objectives that we have that we're going to try and complete in the seasons because there's going to be some scoring. Right here it tells you, I think it's 6. What is it? I have it on my thing here. 6 and 10, and then the end of the game. That's when we'll do some scoring. And then these are like our tasks or actions that we can take in the game. These are types of fishing that we can do and so forth. So it's a lot. But once we start playing, you'll see it's not too bad, but I hear what David is saying. It's a lot potentially for what it is, but I'd be curious to get your thoughts. So let's just jump in. I got the rules here just in case I need to refer to them, which will probably be the case. And don't forget, I am not using a scratch sheet. I'm using this. You can see it kind of moving to the right of the screen. And this is actually something you can go to instead of using the scratch sheets. Okay. All right. So first things first, they talk about gifted neighbor cards. Because I'm playing solo, gifted neighbor cards aren't really going to be a thing for me right now. These are the neighbor cards. We'll talk about how those work when we get to it. The version that I have is the base version, so I didn't get the fancy markers or the mat or anything like that. These are my own markers that I got online, and they're just friction erasable markers, and I think these do the trick. So I have erasable pens, whatever, but they also give you pencils, erasable pencils, which don't particularly erase very well, but they do give you that option in the base version. All right, let me just do the things. I'll do the actions. Feel free to jump in with questions and let me know if this is making sense or what not. All right, so we are not doing the neighbor phase because I don't have anything that's gifted. These are when I complete these things. So get those resources or whatever it may be. We're not doing any scoring. We have our task cards set up and we grow if we had anything here, which we don't currently. So now we're just going to complete 2 task cards. So these are the things we can do. We can fish, mine, chop, or tend. So tending is getting your crops and animals out. Fishing is, well, literally going fishing where you roll some dice. Mining is using this little scratch sheet thingy here to do that. And what else do we have? Oh, we have like a bit of everything. And chopping, which is the same thing. All right. Just because I'm just randomly doing stuff to show how this goes, I'm really tempted to go for my first action, I should say, because this actually matters. Let me just get a pen. I find it a little easier to write. You're going to track your actions on this sheet over here, which is good. It keeps you honest. I could see this game being really quick for solo. Because when you play with more people, it does take longer. So we're going to do chopping as my first action. So I'm going to put a C here for chopping. That might be a little hard to see from where you are, especially if you're on your phone. Sorry, David, this is going to be a doozy. So we're going to do chopping. So that means I'm going to go to my little sheet here on the right. So it'll be down here if you're looking. And we're going to go to the woods. I have to start somewhere on the top here. The path here is the fastest way to get down here, which will unlock something, but I got to get 2 actions to even get down here. So let's click this one. Start right on the path. Why not? See what I get. Ooh. Okay, so that symbol means I get another chop action, which means I get to do something else in here. So my next one has to be adjacent, orthogonally adjacent to what I just scratched, but it doesn't have to be on the path. Going off the path usually garners better rewards, but yeah, I don't know, kind of iffy about this one. I could go off the path early, but I feel not. Let's just stick to the path for right now. This is going to come into play for some tracks that I have here, but we'll see. Okay, so that extra one got me a wood. So now I'm going to go to my sheet here, and I have wood. So I have a few places I can use it, and I'll zoom in so you can see. I know it's really small. So I can use wood on something here. Well, not here, but something in here potentially working toward unlocking something. And over here. So I could put the wood here. What happened to the... They should still be working. Are they not working? Did you try one and it didn't work? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. It should work. Although I have been having some issues with the sound, so. It works. There you go. I mean, I don't know. As far as I know, it still works. Okay, well, there it is. I mean, I heard it on my end. Okay, I gotta use this wood. David's distracting me with fart noises. So now that I have the wood, I really feel like I should get a head start on fishing upgrades, potentially, if that's where my focus is. Or potentially, I could also turn that into... Hold on, I'm thinking. That wood could potentially become money. Right? Because over here, let's zoom in over there. I could take that wood, instead of using it, I can use it. It's hard to see here, but right there, I can actually use it as a money. So I'm not stuck with it just being wood. Money's good because I can start getting animals out. I do need to fence them in, so I do actually have to start getting fences. So you know what, actually? I'm going to take my wood and I'm going to use it to make fences. So that's going to give me, that wood's going to give me 3 fences. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that because I want to start getting animals. So that was my first action. And that was chopping. Now I could do chopping again. I could do mining. I mean, mining's not bad either. So let's try mining. All right, so we do a mining action. And so that means I'm coming back to my little scratch sheet thingy here. And again, I don't have to start on the path. I could start anywhere over here. I'm so scared to not start on the path though. Oh gosh. I mean, if I start here. Oh, well, that is very good. So this is different. This has a yellow background. See, the other ones had white background. The yellow background allows me to click something off on this, my mine track here. So not only do I get that resource, I also get to check off something here, which will also give me something here. So this is great. So first I got that resource, which is, I don't know what it is. Looks like clay or something. David, it's true, I'm distracting. No, it's totally fine. I mean, it's more just so I don't miss stuff. You're fine. So first, let's use the resource. I'm going to say it's some kind of clay or something. So what can I do with that? I really should start focusing on what I want to do. There are tending tools. Oh, well, actually, you know what I should start looking at? I should look at upgrading the tools that I use, because if I want to get into those lower parts of the woods or the mine, I'm going to need 2 actions, and this will allow me to do that. So with that being said, let us upgrade the... Do I want to do the wood or the mine? Ooh, I think let's start doing that. So crossing that off, because that was the resource I got from the mine. And now I also get to cross this off because it is a yellow background, which gives me a coin. And I'm going to put that coin. I'm thinking I can put that coin into upgrading my hatchet. Okay. There we go. Again, sorry if you're watching this on a phone. This is going to be so challenging, but I got some resources and now I've used them toward upgrading my hatchet. So literally that was the first kind of round, which was terrible. I didn't do much. Tangi, your question is, can everyone take their turn simultaneously? Yes. The only thing that's a bit weird are these cards here. These are your neighbor cards. When you're playing with other players, you just have to make sure those are going to the right person and they're putting them on the right side. But yeah, everything else is simultaneous. So yeah, great question. So in that sense, it goes faster, but when you're first learning, it can take some time. Now, keep in mind, if you're just jumping in, this isn't a tutorial. I'm not even playing optimally. I'm just kind of showing people what the game's about, because I know there were some people who have never played this and were interested. Yeah, so Tangi, the simultaneous part is good. Now, I should be looking at objectives, and I'm trying to do a few things here, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's not focus on them yet. We will have to soon, but not yet. Okay, so... Oh, hey, James, thanks for popping in. Oh, you just got shipping for this. Nice. I just have the base version. I don't know if you got the fancy one or not, but this definitely seems right up your alley. How was PAX? Okay, so now that I did that, that's technically the first round. So now what would happen is my neighbor cards, I could potentially complete them if I had the resources to do so. Again, that's just in the solo game it works like that. And then you would just discard, but I don't. But I can opt to change these cards if I don't like them. I haven't done anything yet, so I don't see the need for me to change them. So I'm just going to leave them. So now we just get 5 new task cards. So this lets us know what task cards are coming. These ones are no longer available. And I do want to make sure that I had set that up, because these are just the starter ones. Yeah. So the 5 task cards, well, just for space purposes, I'll just put them under here. And then what's going to happen is 3 of these come out. Okay, ooh, some money. Okay, so 3 of those come out. And then the ones that were sitting up here come down. And then we reveal the next one. So we see what's coming. Okay, but now we actually have season 1 task cards mixed with the starter task cards. So, James, the base with markers and playmat, they're saying, oh, that's nice. Okay, that's good. So that's good. Yeah, I backed this, so I paid for this. I was one of those ones that was like, I don't want to be like, I have to review it. It was more just like if I feel like it. So yeah, so that's great that they sent you that you're able to do that. PAX was good. America looks so sad outside the event. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. But I hope you had a good time otherwise. Yes, I have Sweetlands as well. And hopefully I'm going to get that played this weekend. Very excited. For those who don't know Sweetlands, it's the same publisher that does Ostia, which Suzanne and I have talked about on the podcast before. So it's pretty good. Okay, so we've done the setup. We have some other actions here. Growth phase, I have nothing to grow, so maybe I should get something on my board to grow. And now we're going to pick some tasks. So these 2 that just came out, it's this or this. So this case, it's mining or fishing. And then there's something here. If you meet this criteria, then you can do whatever's on the bottom or get whatever's on the bottom. So ideally, Yeah, this, for example, is 2+ mining level, which I'm only at 1. So if I can get a second mining level, that'd be amazing. And this one is if the river fishing is unlocked, I get a fish. I do not have river fishing unlocked. That would require me to... I don't have river fishing unlocked. I think it's here. It's here. I have to fix the broken bridge, which I haven't done yet. So I'll zoom in so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So in order for me to unlock river fishing, I need to have fixed the bridge. I haven't done that. So I don't see myself getting some bonuses. Okay. Off to a strong start. I feel like you don't do much in the first round, or I'm not doing much. So what do I want to do? I mean, mining is good. I could potentially get that second level if I do that. I mean, if I don't get the other thing, it's not that serious. So you know what? My focus is distracting. What I really should do is work on getting animals out here to kind of do this stuff or some type of fishing. Well, you can do that after. It's fine. There's also money. Oh my God, too many things. Too many things. All right, so let's do this one, which is mining or fishing. Sorry, this one, mining or fishing. And sorry, this one. And if I have 2+ mining levels, I'll get whatever that resource is. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go to the mine. So I have to now do one adjacent to this. Ideally, I probably should go down, but the path is definitely not going to get me a level. I'm thinking. I could go on the path. I could just go beside it. I just need it to be a yellow background. Please be a yellow background. I know it's not, but it's okay. No! Ugh. I said boo earns. Okay, it's a resource nonetheless, some kind of stone or something, but I'm not gonna get that level that I was hoping for. Yeah, Ostia's so good. Tangi, like, that's one of those games I could teach, like, the back of my hand, like, no mistakes. It's great. And I got the pirate expansion too. James, oh, they have the app, so you don't have to do the scratch off? Yeah, so I do have the scratch off, but I find for streaming, this is just easier than me, like, trying to shake the tables. I'm like, let me just use the app online. Okay, so I got that resource, which is a blue stone? Question mark? We're gonna go with that because I don't know what it is. So I can now use that for something. What can I use it for? Well, I could work on the fishing. Although the stone is nice because it gets me more fencing, which is kind of what I need so I can get my animals sorted out here. And I haven't been doing that. Okay, what I like to do is measure the dice because these are going to be going in here and you have to have them fenced. So I'm trying to see how much fence I need to go around it. Whoops. I don't have to do that one because you have to be able to afford it. But I'm trying to, okay, I got to pay attention. So I'm actually going to use my stone for 3 fencing. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Gosh, I have so much to do. I could actually start getting crops in here. I don't know why I don't do that. It's an idea. It is an idea. All right. So we did that. That was my first action. Mining. I didn't meet the second part, so I don't get that. And I got a stone. It's not yellow background, so this doesn't get checked off. Now I have another action. I could tend, which would get me a crop that I could plant out here. That might be nice, but I don't really have any crops that I'm trying to do anything with. I'd have to try and get some cards. I mean, I could use crops for other things. Ugh. Oh my gosh, decisions. We might have to come to those objectives soon. Tangi, I backed Aqua Garden. 2 new versions with the recessed Ostia boards, be in the Sis Love Uchibakoya. Oh, I wanted to back the new Aqua Garden so bad, but it was really expensive. So I had to, and I have all of the previous Aqua Garden. I was just like, I can't do it with the kitchen and everything. I'm like, maybe, but I own every other one. So I'm like, maybe it'll come back when I have money. So well, you'll have to let me know how it is because it looks amazing. I have the original ones with all the expansions. I just don't have the 2 new ones. Boo-hoo for me. Okay, so now I have to, I should probably take the 2 money and try to, I could either plant, no, let's get the money. I'm trying to get this upgraded. Toot to sweet. So I'm going to take the 2 monies. Boop, boop, boom, done. I'm running into some problems here, but we'll see how I figure this out. Okay, so I took my 2 actions. I don't think I'm being particularly efficient, but here we are. So now we've done that, taken my 2 actions. I don't meet any of these neighbor cards, so going now, we're back to... Oh, I forgot to write down the things I did, sorry. So I did mining, and I just put here, money. So now we've done that. Back to the neighbor. I haven't completed these cards. I'm going to hang on to them until I figure out what I actually want to do with them. Scoring doesn't happen yet. And now we do 5 new tasks. So you can see this part is pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of like getting your engine going, which apparently I'm not doing very well. So these are going to give me, oops, let's do a little shuffle here. So I'm kind of skipping ahead, like, because I don't have some of the things here, so we're in the setup phase again. So let's do this. Oh my gosh, seriously? Please don't do this to me. Okay. I swear I shuffled. And now these are bye-bye. Just toss those over there. We get these come down. And then these are the new ones that are coming out. So at least it lets you see what's coming. All right, let's see here. So Tangi, you have the OG version as well, and you got the bigger box with the order, so you can put everything in. Yeah, that's really smart, because it's barely, I can't get them to fit, so it's a whole thing. I hear you. I'm excited to see it, though. You'll have to show me. Okay, so now we're at growth. We don't have anything to grow, so now we got to complete 2 task cards. So again, we're just doing some actions. So far, this is not great. We can take a look at the objectives, actually. I probably should, now that we've done a couple actions in. So let's do a little zoomations here. Up here. Boop, boop, boop. So you can see these here. Those are the objectives we're going to be scoring for at Season 1 and Season 2, Season 3. So this is saying 4 points for each empty area in your cargo manifest of size 1. So it's talking about this sheet here, specifically this area. They're looking for types that are like 1, like a square of like a fish or a square of a flower, whatever it may be. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty barren in there right now, so I might want to sort that out. The next one is gain 4 points for each good in your cargo. That's of size 3, so it's kind of a 1 or a 3. That's going to be end of Season 2, though. And then this is score 1 point for every level unlocked in mining and chopping. So this is why I was kind of pushing, I'll show you, these tracks right here. I want to try and level those up. Okay. I know this is a lot to follow, but hopefully you're catching it a bit. So now I get some actions. Now I could go fishing just to kind of show you what that's about and potentially try and complete this card here. We'll see. Tangi, this game looks cool. Maybe they'll have it at PAX next year. Yeah, I'm thinking it might even be, and I don't know if David's still around, but they might have it on BGA or something. This seems like a game that would play on BGA or something to that effect. I could be wrong, like don't quote me on that or anything. So right now, if I go fishing, there is a chance that I could do this. There's also a chance in fishing that I get nothing, which scares me a little bit, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Or before I go fishing, I could do a chop. No, I'm not even at level 1. Never mind. Ignore that completely. I don't have a trellis built, and I'm not at level 2 chopping, so those are useless for me. Ugh. Poop-a-loop. All right, let's go fishing just so I can show you what it does. Here we go. So this is the area that we're looking. We're going pond fishing, and there are, as you can see, some empty spaces. Yes, fishing. Agreed. Let's do it. So we have to roll dice for fishing. The white is for the top row. The black die is for the side. Oops, sorry. The side row here. The side of the die like this is wild, so I can choose. Now, there is a high probability I get nothing. Ideally, we're trying to get this kind of fish so I can, you know, trade it in for things. And then this lets me move up on my bonus track. Okay, so let's see what I can roll here. Please let me get something. All right, so I got a 3 and a 4. So let's see. Crossing our fingers. Let's pull that there. Crossing our fingers. So that means it's a 4. Ooh, I did get something. So I got this. I got this right here. So that's pretty darn good. So that is going to get me the symbol. I don't even know what that is. It's some kind of sea anemone. I don't know. We'll go with that. It doesn't fit my card, however, but that's okay. Let me just see here. I don't think you have to cross anything off because I think on here you don't. So let's just double check before I say that. Just making sure I don't have to cross anything off in the fishing area. I don't think so. Oh, no. Doesn't show that. No. Okay. So now with that symbol that I have, I could work on badges, which are some endgame scoring things that I could do. Not a ton I can do with that right now. Does it satisfy anything down here? Oh, I could trade it in over here because we got to start working on this. So that one gets me either a coin or a fish. You know what? Just because it's desperate times over here, I do need the coin toward my little axe here, but I'm going to take the fish. And remember, we're going to be scoring here 4 points for each empty area in your cargo manifest of size 1. So ideally, we're trying to keep empty areas. So what I'll do is we'll start by putting a fish. I'm just going to color it blue. Not drawing a fish, okay? It's just easier. And that matches the blue up here. It's kind of hard to see. And once you draw these, the next blue one, I cannot put it adjacent to this. It can be diagonal, but not beside it. So there you go. Let's start working on that. This is going to be bad. Okay. I don't know if that was smart. Probably not. But we did it. Okay, so let me write on my little thing here. We went fishing. And now I have a second action. Let's go mining, maybe. All I know is I really need to start working on getting my equipment updated and getting something out here. I could tend, which is potentially planting a crop. Oh, this is so bad. I'm thinking. If I plant a crop, what is it going to do for me? Not a heck of a lot at the moment. Okay, I digress. Tangy, I love how this board game is full of mini games. Yeah, it totally is. So just to be clear, I am not playing well. I'm just playing. So if you're watching this, this game, don't base it on my gameplay. I'm just trying to show everybody all the things so I don't foresee me scoring particularly well. But I'm glad that you're able to see the things. Okay, so for my second action, I'm going to do the mining action. Why not? Quite honestly, I just like scratching the scratch off things in real life. So let's give her. Yes. So it might be hard to see, but this one has the little arrow up, which means I get to go up a level in the mine, which also gives me a coin. So remember, I have a coin, and I also get the blue stone thing. So let's use my coin here because remember, I'm trying to upgrade my hatchet. And then I have the actual blue stone because we can't save resources now. But I can use that blue stone to continue building my fence. I'm getting ready to put an animal in here, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. So let me just measure. Sorry, that's the wrong die. It's this one. Ah! So it needs to be, I need to come, ooh. Yeah, so I think it tells you, oh, it's 4 by 4. I don't even need to measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I actually have to come out 1, 2, 3. So I turned my stone into 3 fences. These are different. These are crops, like that's a pumpkin. And this is an animal because it gives me milk. So anyway, we'll talk about those when I eventually get one in the area. Okay, those are my 2 actions. Gosh, 2 actions go so fast. This is kind of why I want to get these going. I can't finish any of these cards until I sort myself out, but I'm real tempted. I'm thinking here. I'm real tempted to get rid of this fishing card. No, I'm sticking to it. I think you're supposed to focus, but yeah. So Tangi, yes, it was a yellow background. So thank you. Sorry, I missed that, your comment. So exactly that. So I was able to, and I'll zoom in so you can actually see. So there you go. I was that arrow up, and the yellow background is showing me that I get to go up a level on my mine. So this is great. And I get stuff for doing that. So it's really good. Okay, well, I'm not doing a heck of a lot so far. So I've done the task phase. Boop, that's done. I'm going to keep my cards for now. We're not in round 6, so no scoring. Oh, I forgot to do this. I did mining as my second action. I'm so bad at completing that. And now we just set it up all over again. So you can see it's going to go pretty quick. And again, I don't think I'm playing very well, but that's okay. We're just doing the things. All right, so those are gone. We get 3 new ones. Once I get my fence going, then I can actually get my animal out. Whoops. There we go. Boop. So we can see what's coming. So we've got some tend action comings, which is great if I want to get animals out. I just need to get it out. So did the fishing work for you, Tangi? I know the fishing little situation here has been a bit weird on this app. Some of these things are just not cooperating. Okay, there we go. It is logged in. Good. Yeah, I don't know. I've been finding some stuff's been real touchy lately, so sorry about that. It's technology. Some days it wants to work, other days it's like, no thank you. Let me try and see if it works, because then you can fish with me. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. All right, so let's do this. All right, well, I guess the fishing is out of fishing. Of course, when I need it. So we've refreshed this. We've got a lot of chopping happening here. No scoring is happening, and nothing to grow. So now let's complete 2 of the task cards. Let us do... Oh, what do we want to do? I don't know. I like doing the scratchy things, but I also need to get it together here. So I could do mining. It says 12 plus tilled soil. So tilled soil is the little squiggly lines, and that's all you need to put crops. Yeah, I haven't done any of that. And this is if I have an animal owned, which, you know, I probably should have made my fencing a little smaller, but dang it. Then I could have got 2 wood from doing that. I'm so annoyed that I didn't do that. Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah. So I have a mine action, which, you know what, I'm kind of into, but I'm also trying to get my... I need mining for this, and I need this resource, which is not going to happen until I finish this card. So I am, in fact, going to take a mining action. I guess fishing is not on the docket today, because that's not even a thing. So we'll take a mining and a chop, maybe? Let's start with a chop. So let's go here. We're going off the path. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's cool. So that resource, and again, I don't know what that resource is. But, what can I do with you? So if I decide to come over here and start working on this, it gets me, sorry, I can either get 2 money from doing this, or it gets me 2 yellow symbols in here, in my little cargo manifest. Now, ideally putting yellow in here is bad. I'll zoom so you can see. Because at the end of the day, if you look at the end of the game, it's hard to see. This gives me 0 points for any kind of yellow shapes in here, versus this gives me 2 points per. So I want to put it there. They don't have to be adjacent. You can put them anywhere. So that's a plus. But that's really all I can do. Or I can take the 2 money, which I don't want to say I don't need, but I'm thinking. I could also look at getting energy bars. If you get an energy bar, which is great, you'll get 2 uses out of them, but it gives you an extra action, which is quite nice. but I need 3 monies to complete it. Money also gives me fencing. It's super expensive. You know what? Let's not belabor the moment. I'm actually going to use it for 2 of the yellow symbol in here, but we're going to put it here. Yellow's kind of hard to see, but there we go. So that was my chop action. So not exciting. The energy bar is nice. And I was going to do it, and you know, maybe I should have done that. We'll do that next time when I have money, I promise. So you can see how that works. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to upgrade my hatchet. I probably should have upgraded my mining tool, but well, alas, it got away from me. So for my last action, I could go mining or I could chop again. Yeah, exactly. So I can really focus on getting those points by putting this anywhere, which I really like. So I could go mining again. Yeah, I don't see why not. Can't hurt. Or sorry, go mining. I went chopping last time. So let's go mining. That's over here. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't get a level, but I did get a stone. And the stone is great for helping me get my fences sorted out. So that gives me 3 fences. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to closing this. It's taking forever. Now I wonder, do I need 1 animal per fence, or can I put multiple animals in an area? I think I can put multiple in a fenced area. That's why I'm making it so big. So I'm hoping that's allowed. Let's see. I think you can. I think I can put multiple. Yes, I can put multiple animals in the same kind of squared off area. So thank God, because that would have been bad. All right, so those are my 2 actions. Again, I haven't done much. Oh, I should write this down. So I did chopping and mining. Next round, we're gonna have a couple more rounds, and then round 6, we're gonna have to do scoring. And this is not good because I haven't done anything. Oh, this is bad. Because remember, we're scoring 4 points for each empty area in your cargo manifest of size 1. That is not good. Oh my gosh, this is real bad. Yep, okay, well, we got work to do. So I'm skipping ahead here because I haven't done any of the other things. We're just gonna go skip right to this. I'm gonna keep the cards I have. These go away. These also go away. And okay, well, we do have some money, so I could potentially, oh, these are the discarded ones. I'm gonna have to shuffle these in a minute, but I'll just, this is not available. I'm just putting it there, so to shuffle. There we go. So now we've got some additional cards coming out. So we're gonna be into season 2 after, which is what these are. So that's why they're yellow. So I can look ahead that I'll be getting some money later. Okay, yeah, it's so hard. Like, I haven't done anything. I'm already in round 6 and I haven't done, anyway. I'm not playing to be good. Let's just go with that. Okay, I definitely need to get more fencing so I can then do a tend action, because if I can close this off, well, if I close it off, I still have to have money to buy my animal, and when I buy my animal, I need somewhere to put it. So I need to finish the fence before I do anything. Oh, this is actually really bad. Ooh, but if I do this, if you have 2+ mining levels, which I do, I get this fruit or an egg. I love that I have the egg, which would let me which would let me complete this card, which would let me move up this track. It's a whole thing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! So we're gonna do this action, which is a mining action. That was a lot of me talking, and you're like, what's happening? So let's do that. That's my mining action. So we're gonna go here to mine. Now I actually do want a stone, and you know I'm not gonna get one. I needed the stone. But it is a yellow background. Oh, I am gonna get the stone for checking it off on my mining track. So first things first, I get that resource, which, what do I want to do with it? Let's look here on my manifest. What does that get me? Or my commissary. I keep calling it a manifest. It gets me a coin, or it gets me a yellow square. I'm actually going to take the coin and put it toward my, I'm thinking. my energy bar. I think that's what I want to do. And then I get another level and I get a rock or stone, which then is going to give me the 3 to close my fence. 1, 2, 3. Yay, closed off fence area. So now because I did this and I have 2+ mining levels, I can get a pineapple or an egg. And in this particular case, an egg I could take, but yeah, so how does that work? Now I'm curious. I could just do it that way. So I want to complete this, which is going to give me an egg, right? So what's going to happen is, I'm assuming if it gives me an egg, that's right, it gives me an egg, not this. Sorry, it gives me an egg symbol. So I could technically complete this. This is my understanding. So because I have that, I can complete that because these can be completed during the task phase. Then completing that would get me this on this track. I'll zoom down so you can see my neighbor track. So in solo, this is a little different, but because I got an egg, I'm spending said egg to complete this card. So I'm not using it on anything else. I'm using it to complete this card, which allows me to cross that off. And that in turn gives me a piece of wood. So that card gets discarded. We'll just put it over to the side. Now I have a piece of wood, which I could use where? I don't know. The wood I can trade in for some money, potentially work towards these. Oh gosh, I don't know. No, if I use the money, then I can start working on that. I should also work on the bridge, but I haven't really been fishing. Like, I'm actually really thinking I should get rid of this card. All right, we'll spend the wood as money, trade it in as money, and do that. So I'm going toward that energy bar. Yeah. Oh, you redeemed a hydrate. Thank you. I know, I was so focused. It is tough, so tough. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do forget to drink often. That wasn't a bad turn, though. Like, it really wasn't. So, all right. So now that we've done that, that was just my first action, which is great. But now I can actually, I don't have money. So this is where things get a little wild. Because I want to get an animal, but I need money to do so. So I could have put that money over here, but I still needed another in order to get the animal. Because I believe when you get the animal, you need to have a place to put it. So mind you, that would have only given me one. No, I couldn't have done it that turn. It wouldn't have mattered. Oh, what am I saying? I could do... Oh, that's right. Tend is just that. I can just spend my 2 money on animals. Yeah, so why wouldn't I do that? Then I can go boop, boop, and get an egg. So when you get an egg, so I guess a chicken in this case, it comes in at a number 1. Hold on. All that to put that little egg. Hey, Steve, thanks for jumping in. We're just getting our flow going in Tend. I think I got something happening. Tangy, I'm still here, just gotta cut the eggs for the potato salad. That's so funny you say that as I put an egg on my sheet. So I'll zoom in so y'all can see. So there you go. So I put the egg, it comes in at a 1, but this will turn when we get to the growth phase. So hopefully eventually I'll get an egg, just not right now. It's just hanging out. So those were my 2 actions. I took, oh, and I forgot to put that monies. Boop, boop. So remember now, this is the end of number 5, so round 5. So I've done all my tasks. Now I go to the neighbor phase. I don't have any cards. I've already completed that card. So now I have to get a new card. So I get to draw 2 and choose 1. So these are, gee, I wonder which one I'll pick. The egg makes sense. So that'll go back there. And then I don't have to keep this. I could actually just replace this with something else. So you know what? Let's do that because it's not doing anything for me right now. So let's just replace it. Wow, with exactly the same card. Who shuffled this deck? Oh my God. Okay, well that happened. So now we are going into round 6. which is now, and it's scoring. Yeah, so this is where scoring the end of season objectives, which is gain 4 points for each empty area in your cargo manifest of size 1. Well, look at that. I did not do that at all. So that objective is getting me 0. Yeah. So I think that is it for the scoring, which was very bad on my part. I really did try, I swear. Maybe. And yeah, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on that scoring phase. Yep, that would be it. And then we go into setup. So that was very underwhelming. I'm so sorry, everybody. But now we're gonna get, hey, Slivers. Thanks for popping in. So these are getting discarded. I gotta shuffle these so I can get new ones here. And then these are gone. These will come down. We're now into season 2. And 2 are gonna show here. Let's just flip this to show we've already scored that one. Well, we've looked at it. I don't know about scoring. And shout out to Slivers, who's been helping me with a few little projects that I've been doing at work that require some intense Excel use, and I know it a little bit, but he definitely knows his stuff, so I appreciate you helping me out with that. And Steve, you had a blast at PAX and MeepaCon. Yes, yes, yes. Let's hear about it. What was your standout moment at PAX? What was your standout moment at MeepaCon? Or if there was a game you played that you were like, oh, it's so good. Now I really have to know. I keep forgetting because I didn't go, right? So keep forgetting that's a thing. Oops. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so now we've got there. So now we're into round 6. Look at us just flying through this. It's not going well, but it's going. Okay. I don't even know why fishing is there. I haven't even done it. Oh, so now that I've set up, now we grow. So I do get, my egg does get to zip up to a level 2. Okay, so I believe when the white side is showing that I get to, let me see here. Animals. Okay, let's see here. Once a die is placed, it's 1. Increases values to 1. Okay, increased by 1. Okay, let me see. Collect goods from animals when their die takes up to a white symbol. So actually, I will be able to get it. Now, the number that's on there is 2. It doesn't mean I have 2 eggs. I just have an egg to spend. That was just the second, like, turn that I could use. So let's see here. 16. I'm just double checking here. Hey, come here, little one. My little puppy's like barking over here, so. Okay, so 16. I'm just looking at the growth phase here. Collect and no other action required. Okay, so if it ticks up to symbol, it says if it ticks up to reveal its symbol in white, which is now, I have to harvest that resource. To harvest, immediately gain all white symboled resources and check. So, oh, okay. Which is interesting because, yeah, okay. So how would it ever get past that? All right. And check each die for an X or symbol. Return all X dice to the pride and reset all to 1. Okay. So I guess I just get to, we do that. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get ticked back down. So let me see here. Harvest that resource. Okay, collect. Just checking here. No other action. Okay. Does it go to 3? Because if it goes to 3, yeah, it does. Okay, so there we go. So I do actually have to use this, and this would be now I could complete this neighbor card from what I gather here. So Sue says, because it says as soon as it does that, we have to use it. So I would be able to use it on my card, which is great. So that's going to go there. I'm not going to get a new card, though, yet. And that egg that I've used for my card is going to allow me to cross this off, which is like a little purple passport looking thing. But that is also going to work toward my hatchet because it's looking for that as well. So there you go. But I don't have this card anymore. And that's it. So I've used that. And then we're going to start looking at tasks. So what is the chat saying here? So at MeetPecan, you got to play Lord of the Rings, Fate of the Fellowship. Nice. Which was awesome, but I was very tired by that point. Yeah, and if I remember, that's games, there's some stuff going on. And then you got to play Divinity Original Sin for 8 hours. Holy moly. I don't think I've ever played this. Has anyone else played this? Oh my gosh. I mean, it sounds like you had a glorious time though. Was it amazing? Because it sounds fun. That's so cool. I'm so jealous and also happy that you had a good time. Okay, what are we looking at here? I didn't put any advanced cards in here, everybody. I kept them to, it says KS, so that's a Kickstarter version, or just the regular ones. This is 6+ boxes colored with special goods, or social goods, excuse me. I don't have that. 9+ boxes covered with farming goods. I also don't have that. There's a tree downstairs that my dog keeps barking at. It is so frustrating. Okay, so let's do... Okay. I like this chopping situation, although what am I trying? Okay, you know what? That's not what I need to do. Mining is what I need to do. Do I have a mining action? Oh, I don't. I have a mining action coming up. The 2 money, actually, we can use the 2 money here. So let's just do that so we know. Money. I'm going to get another, I can work toward a slightly bigger square, but I won't fit in here. So yeah, I didn't think about that. But I could also work on getting a medium one. Wherever that resource is. It's this one. I think it's supposed to be truffle, my friend said. So it's like pig. Okay, I can work toward that. I think that's probably good. So let's try to do that. So that's my 2 coins. So that's my first action. So that's that. And then I have chopping or tend. I don't really want to tend anything right now. So, well, I could use it to plant a crop. But right now, the only crop I could plant is the pineapple. And what does that get me? Ooh, that's not bad, you know. I think I will take that tend action and plant a pineapple, which goes to... So, because I have to choose one, planting a crop. Oh my gosh, there we go. So it goes to a 1, but it doesn't go in a fence. It goes in tilled soil, and they start you with some, so that's nice at least. Okay, so those are my 2 actions. That's that. Now we're at the neighbor phase. I did lose a card there, so I'm in fact going to draw 2, choose 1 to replace it. I mean, these pink ones are more challenging, and this is like a fishing thing, I believe, but let's just stick with the eggs because I have them. And I'm gonna get rid of this card because I'm not really fishing. And I pulled another fish card. This is terrible. Steve, Sunday demoed Valheim. Ooh, I do like well, I know the video game Valheim. I didn't realize they had a board game. Did I know that? Okay, that's cool. And you did an Everdell and Wingspan tournament. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so brave. Tournaments stress me out so much. I can't with the competitive aspect. Like, how do you do it? I have great respect for people who can do it and keep calm. That's challenging for me. So that sounds great, but I want to hear more about this Valheim game. I played the video game. I didn't realize there was a board game. So now we do no scoring. So now we got to set up again. Okay, y'all, I'm having a rough go here today. These go away. These come down. So you can see it's not that hard once you get going. And when I say not that hard to kind of figure out the rules, but I'm also not doing amazing gameplay-wise, but like I said, we're just here to show the game. So it is what it is. Okay, so now I do have mining, which I actually really want to do. Oh, what did I do for my last action? I did tend. I forgot to write it down. So we're going to do mining because I really need to get this stone here. So, and I really need to complete this card. So I might have to do fishing. So mining. Oh, sorry. I forgot to do a growth phase. My bad. I skipped right past setup. Growth happens. So this goes from a 1 to a 2. Sorry, this actually happens first. And then this goes from a 2 to a 3. So I don't get anything for that. But I do have to use this pineapple. And right now, using a pineapple... I'm just trying to see. Oh, I should like look at these blueprints because I could actually get what I need by going over there. But anyway, I digress. Pineapple actually gives me 2 money or a green square. My objective is size 3. I think that objective is kind of dead to me. So I need one of these red passporty looking things to upgrade my hatchet. I feel like I should have done my pickaxe, but here we are. So I need to go here. So I have... That gives me, the pineapple gives me 2 money. So bloop, bloop. 1 more money and I can almost get my hatchet. Ugh, almost. So that now is, oh, that's right. Sorry. That's used. It stays there. You'll see why in a second. So that was my growth phase. I've used it. And then flip. Now we're doing the task. So mining is what I'm going to do. So let's see what we can mine here. And Steve is saying it also has Alvalm as a variable map and you gather resources and fight things. Pretty typical and close to what I've seen in the video game. Yeah, it's the whole survival part for me that gets me, but I play with my brother, so it's pretty fun. And you also demoed Rove. Right, nice. Which you might pick up the new starter set and picked up 2 Button Shy games, Ugly Griffin and Ancient Realms. I have these ones. Those are great. I haven't had a chance to play all of them yet, but it sounds like you had like a really robust visit. Lots of good things. So, and you're telling me about things I didn't even know about. So this is amazing. Love it. Okay, I get a mining action. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's what we needed, baby. Hey, sleep well next time. I love when you say bloop. I say the most random things. I'm going to chalk it up to ADHD, so I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Oh, I know. Thanks for coming in. I'm so glad you could pop in. No, I know you're busy. Thanks for saying hi. I didn't forget the games you asked for. I'm trying to get caught up on a few things, and the streaming at night doesn't happen often, but it's because I'm not going to be streaming for the rest of the week. So, but yes, glad to see you in here. Thank you so much for popping in. And I came at a good time because I now got to level up my mine. I got the resource that I needed, that silver... I don't know what it is. It's something. So we're going to use that here. We just need 1 more thing to upgrade my hatchet, but I also got that stone, which either gets me a coin or a yellow hatchet, but I think the coin is good because now that'll give me my energy bar. Woo! Which means I could use this for an extra action. So. Okay, my dog is misbehaving, so let's see what we can do about that. Okay, so now, so I have my energy bar, which means it can be able to get 2 extra actions at some point, which I might have to use. So we'll see. Little one, come here. All right, give me 1 moment. I got to deal with little Missy over here. Come here, Sassy. Come. 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 Okay. Oops. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Good. She's staring at me as I'm calling her. She's like, yeah, no, I'm not coming. Oh, maybe she'll come. Hi, little one. Come here. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Come on. This is hilarious. She's running from me. Let me read this. Steve, you also stopped by Gloomhaven. You asked about expansion and possible 2 played for Button Shies and Bugs, and they said they'd be happy in 2nd quarter next year. Ooh. I know Steph got that one. I don't know if she's played it yet. All right. Come, little one. Oh, this dog is driving me bonkers. Okay, so now she's got me all distracted, what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so we did that. We spent our thingy. Now we have an extra action. I wanted to start with mining, and we might... Wait, no, that was my mining action. I did that. Okay, So that was my mining action. I used my extra resource. We're good to go. Okay. So that, oh, hi, little one. She's so sneaky. She's so sneaky. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. See? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, can you behave yourself? People are trying to watch what I'm doing and you're being irritating. Okay, so now that we've done that, I have another action to do. Let's see. This is 5+ binding levels and I get some resources. I'm not even doing this one. It has to do with this, so. Oh, I'm at 4 for mining levels, which is very close. But I could take the mining action and hope that I get that next level. I also need the money that I just spent there to do that. Oh, I could do 2 mining actions because I have my energy bar. Hold on. Okay, so let's do another mining action. Okay, because we have the card for it. I'm going to do this one here, so in hopes I can get this resource. Now, getting another levels is going to be tricky. No! No! Unfortunately, I did not get the resource of my dreams, and I can't go past this line until I unlock this dang hatchet. So, there's that. So, okay. Well, getting that doesn't get me up a level. That's okay. But I can sell it. Let me see here. That resource gets me a coin, which is all I needed to unlock this blueprint, which gets me the red kind of passport looking thing that I need to get my hatchet. So now this means that I get a +1 extra chop action. So you're like, what the heck does that mean? It means when I go into the woods, into the thick of it, I can actually do 2 of them. But once I pass this line, you'll see I need 2 chopping action just to do anything down here. So yeah, that was a good call. So I have my upgraded hatchet. Now, I also wonder, because I do have my energy bar, which lets me do a +1 action per use. So before I even get to the next part, I could do another mine. I'm real tempted to do it just to see if I can get... See, I love that you know what I'm talking about, Tangy. Into the thick of it, because that's literally where we are right now. So I'm actually going to use one of my energy bars to do another mining action and pray that I get the level that I need. Yes! There's a reason, because I want that second part of that card. So crossing that off gave me the brick, which gives me money or a yellow. So I'm actually going to use the brick to make this particular resource, which I can't read from here. So remember, I can't place them side by side, but I can place it diagonally. So we'll do that for the first one. So that was for crossing that off. Then I get the actual resource, which was the stone, I believe. And the stone also gets me another one of those where I can use it for a coin. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? I'll use that coin to now get my, because I have my small, to get my medium truffle. And this comes in at a 1. So it does start to ramp up a bit. So that can sit, can that go there? No, let's put that there. There we go. Look at me getting the animals into it. So that was my second mine with the extra action. So that is actually super handy. Steve, you also got to see the new Everdell that's coming in Kickstarter apparently next week. So I don't even own the first Everdell. I don't know if anybody else has. I had some challenges with the publisher, not personally, anyway. The people who've made Everdell, lovely people. So I'm glad to see the game is doing well. What are your all thoughts on Everdell, the game? I've heard really good things. I think I have the app. I think maybe it's on the wish list. I have to take a look, but it is definitely one I should probably try at some point. Have I played it? That's a lie. No. When I was at Canaticon, one of the young attendees, her and her dad showed it to me. So yes, I lied. I have played it one time. I just don't own it. It's very cute. Steve's like, I have everything in caps. I love that you put that in caps. Amazing. We all have those games. There's a question for everybody. What's a game that you have everything for? Love to know, because I know I have a few of those. Okay, so now that we've done the task phase, I've done all the things. I'm going to go to the neighbor phase. Unfortunately, I have no things to give, but I want to keep this card. I really want to get rid of this card, though. So this card's going to go away. I'm going to draw a new one. I just keep getting fish, okay? Like, I'm so over this side. I'm done. Scoring is not going to happen right now. Set up so we get 5 new tasks. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with a dog in hand who's being rather difficult. So let's bring that. Okay, puppers, you can stay here, but you got to sit. There we go. Bring those down. So upping my tracks is not bad. It's going to help me with this last objective. And let's get the tasks out. Boop, boop, boop. This is not it. This was just, actually, we'll just move those so it's not confusing. Okay, so we've got our task going. Ugh. Hey, Time Roller, thanks for popping in. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, so we did the setup. Now I have to grow everything. So here's what's going to happen. So now this truffle is going to go to a 2. Nothing for me to use. This egg, however, is going to come here. Boop. So I have to use this egg, and then this crop will turn to a 3. So I do get to use the egg. Look at that. I have a neighbor bonus. So we're going to spend it on this. And then once we've spent it, I think what's going to happen is it's going to go back to number 1 when we do the growth. I don't think that happens right away, though. Let me just double check. No, it does go back right away, actually. So that goes back to a 1. So we don't lose animals, but I will lose this crop once I get to use it. So I'm coming back to these comments about owning everything. I just want to finish this. So in using that egg, that allowed me to get this stumpy stump on my track here. And the stump can be used for fencing, which I'm kind of over right now. What do I want to use it for? Actually, I should really start working on this. The stump doesn't get me anything here. It gets me 2 money. 2 money. Yeah, actually, let's start working on these. Let's start working on this. So this is going to get me points if I can finish 2 of these rows and they get me a bonus. So let's just toss it in here. 1, 2. So these badges are things for the end of the game. Cool. So that was in the growth phase, so I don't get a new one of these yet. And now we're back to tasks, so I get to go back to my tasks. Okay, now I gotta read what's going on here. So, James, you too have all of them. You're not sure what is making me love Everdell. I've only played it twice. Really? So I could see why. Like, I played it, and to me it's a nice game, but it is very simple. I could see the appeal, like it's cute, it's cozy, but again, I've only played it once, and the child who I was playing with kicked my butt. So she was lovely. Steve Everdell plus all the expansions, Far Shore Duo, My Little Everdell, back Silverfrost, and we'll back the new one. Now I'm wondering if I played My Little Everdell. I don't know, and I don't know the difference. So someone will have to explain it to me. But Tangy, I was thinking I'd get the app and kind of see how that played out. I don't know. Now I'm curious. All right, what am I doing? I'm on a mining kick. Well, now that I got my... Oh, sorry. I don't know why I upgraded my hatchet. I should have upgraded my pickaxe, but I digress. Here we are. So, this is lake fishing is on... Oh, if I have lake fishing unlocked, which I don't. This is 9+ boxes covered with fishing goods, which I don't. I have 1. Okay, well... I managed to just waste time there, but that's fine. So let's do some mining. No, I want to do chopping. Chopping is good. Chopping is great if it can get me more stumps so I can finish this. Actually, this is exactly what I need, but I need to get down there. So I do, in fact, have 2 actions for chopping now because I have that extra one with my hatchet. So we'll do a chop, but I can't go past this line with that, which is unfortunate. Actually, that's not true. If I use I was gonna say my chocolate bar, my energy bar. Oh, Steve, sorry, I missed your question. Were there dice for the resource spaces? Yeah, so these here, I'll zoom in so you can see, sorry. So if it's just a resource that I acquire from fishing or something else, I have to use it right away. So that's just crossing something off. If it's a resource that I gain, sorry, I can use it to cross something off or potentially to complete these neighbor cards. If I obtain an animal, so these are animals, that's why they're fenced off, or I receive a fruit of some sort based off of planting a crop or buying animals, then they are represented as dice. Oh, my bad, in Everdell. Sorry, let's repeat that. Were there dice for resource spaces? Gosh, it's been over a year. I'm gonna say yes, question mark? I'm gonna say yes, I think so. Yes, yes. Tangi, you have the app and it's still not grabbing your attention? Okay, I don't know what it is and I really wanna love it. It's been a minute and playing it, so maybe I need to revisit it soon. There are just some games that don't grab you. There are some games that I'll give you an example of a video game that everyone's talking about. Claire Expedition 33. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't do it for me. I'm probably one of like 10 people who think that. It didn't do it for me. Am I saying it's a bad game? Absolutely not. It's just not for me. And I have tried. I put a solid like 8 to 10 hours into it. It's just not for me. But it's gonna probably win Game of the Year and all these other things, and people love it. Just didn't hit. So I totally get where you're coming from. And Steve, if you roll dice to determine what each space gave, that's my little Everdell. Okay, then that is what I played. I'm pretty sure it's been a year, but I'm pretty sure that's when I played. And I did play with someone that was a bit younger, so that makes more sense. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for the clarification. So we're gonna do chopping, and I might use my extra action depending what I get. So let's go here, chop, chop. Ooh, so I get to, this is my first purple square, so I get to mark off a level. I'm also gonna get a wood and I get money. All right, what am I gonna do with you? So with the money, okay, I see what I'm gonna do here. Let's do, thinking. I've given up on fishing. I just don't think it's a thing I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna spend my wood over here. So, sorry, I have wood and I have money. So for the wood, I'm gonna spend it here. Again, these are end game things, but I should start working toward them. And then I'm gonna spend money to get this wood here. So that's allowing me to complete one of these projects, which gets me a wood there. So in order for me to score these, I'll zoom in so you can see the end of the game. I have to finish at least 2 rows. But when I finish a row, I do get a thing at the end. So I get something for doing it. Okay. Okay, so that was my first chop. I could do another one with my extra action, but that'll bring me down into the next area, which has some juicy stuff. So you know what? I am going to use my energy bar. Oh, it's done. And we're going to go in here because I need 2 chops. And now that I've upgraded my hatchet, I have that extra chop. Yes. So I got another upgrade level on my chop there, my chop track, which got me a money. And I also got a stump. So I'm going to use that stump. Bam. So I can get whatever that is. We'll action you in a second here. And I have my money, which I'm also going to use as a wood. Bam. To do that. Okay, so first things first. I don't know what that symbol is. Let me see. Gosh, I swear I'm so blind. Okay, so that symbol, it's hard for you to see, but it's actually on here, which gives me 3 money, or it gives me a 3 purple shape, which is... Lord, I can't read it. It says badge. So that's what that means. Okay, so now for this one that I finished, where are you? Down there. I'm actually going to make a purple shape in my cargo, because remember, the scoring coming up is 4 points for each good in your cargo manifest of size 3. Well, I'm about to do that right now. So if I do this one, because I can put it here, adjacent. Doesn't have to be, I can put it anywhere. So this is 3. So I have to remember that. There we go. So that's the first one that I did. Now this one. Oh gosh. So that symbol is a 2-shape purple. I mean, they get you points at the end anyway. They're a point each for each one that you have, like square that you have in there. So they're not bad to put in your manifest, but it also gets me 3 money if I want. 3 money. Oh, I don't have room. I was going to say I could get money to get another egg in here. That might not be bad, actually. So if I spend 2 money here, because you can allocate it however you want. Oops, I'm using the wrong pen here. That'll get me my small, another egg, which will come in at a 1. Okay, because I have room for it. And I still have 1 more money to spend. So you know what? I will... What do I want to spend you on? Ooh, I can do toward this, so I can get another stump. Okay. All right, see, it's picking up. It's picking up. And that was my chop action. And I used another one, right, because I finished my energy bar. So now I still have another action just to finish the round. I could go mining, but what do I need a mine for? I'm just trying to see. Trying to push up these tracks is always a plus. I could go fishing to try and do this card, but that ain't gonna happen. The only way I can catch this type of fish is in... Oh, yes, I can. Ugh, but it is slim. I would need a 2 and a 2 to get what I need there. Oh, that's bad. Should I even bother wasting it? I could fish, or I could just take the 2 money. And what was I going to do with the 2 money? What was I going to do with you? And I could just get the stump. You know what? I'm just going to... Nah, we'll just take the 2 money. I'm not even going to chance it. Boop, boop, which gets me a stump, which I'm then going to put down here to work toward my badge. Okay. And that was money. So now we're into round 9. We're getting there. So after we've done the task phase, we have our neighbor phase, which allows me to draw 2, choose 1. Okay, well, that's what I drew. We're obviously going to take the egg. And let's see what we have in here. Steve, and for Lord of the Rings LCG, I'm 1 pack short of the complete collection. Good for you. I can't say anything because I have so much Marvel Champions. I really should stream it. I don't play it enough. And it's great solo, actually. I don't own everything. There's no way. But I don't know how you own all of it. That's wild. But I hope you play it a lot. That's my biggest thing, is getting these collections. Like, not Lorcana. What's the one there, Tangy, if you're still there, that we were playing? Altered? Altered? I don't get to play that ever. Like, I have nobody that I can play it with. And I actually really enjoyed it, like, when we played it online. So, anyway. I think that's amazing. Okay, so now... Scoring, we're coming up. We're not quite there yet. And now we got to set up cards. So these go away. We're just chugging along here. Oh, what happened there? I think I had 1 too many cards. I'll tell you. There should be 4. 1, 2. So 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this shouldn't be here. 1 card too many. Because then there should be 3 of those after. Yep, my apologies. These go away. And it's a good thing I'm keeping these here to track it. Now let's do a little shuffle. So Tangy, you don't get to play altered enough? No, like I would really like to play it more. Like maybe we should set up some time when we're both not busy so we can play. I don't know, just a thought. All right, so let's do this. What are your all thoughts on 10 so far? Like, are you feeling it, not feeling it? I know it's kind of hard to see if you're watching this on a phone. But I do find this plays much snappier solo. I do find with a group, it definitely takes longer. Ooh, deviled eggs and potato salad done. I keep forgetting it's your holiday there. It's the Thanksgiving, so everybody's prepping for that. So I assume that's what you're doing it for. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. So now that we've done the setup, I get to, setup phase, I get to tick up my crop. So this little bad boy is here, which means I think I still get to use that crop and then it's gone. Yep, collect and return. So that will sort out. These move up to 2, so now I have eggs to do. Oops, that's a 2. That's a 2. And then this moves up to 3. Nope, this just goes up to here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have so many resources. Oh my gosh, like a ton of them. Thanksgiving is, oh, it's tomorrow. That's right, because that Gameritis guy was telling me that he's off. I keep forgetting. That explains it. So, oh my gosh, yeah, it's a good thing you're getting started tonight. I have a lot of resources here, everybody. So I have pineapple, so I can do my neighbor card, as far as I'm aware. So that'll be one of these, which is going to give me this resource, which is like a rock-looking thing, which I could get 2 yellow in here for it, or I can get money. Let's do the yellow. Again, they can be anywhere. They just can't be, oh, this gets weird. And it's a 2, so I technically could put it here. There we go. Okay, we like that. And that was that one. Then I have my fruit, which gets me 2 money or green. I don't know at this point. I mean, these get me points, 1 point each for a square. We are going to be scoring size 3, which isn't going very well for me, to be honest. Okay, so if I spend the 2 money, could I potentially look at finishing something here? What does this say? Purchase any one wild good to be used on a badge. I mean, that's not terrible. Not terrible. 2 money, 2 money. This one lets me perform any one of the 4 main tasks. Ooh, yeah, why would I not do that? Throw that money in there. Heyo. So that was for this. So this is gone. If I want another crop now, I got to get it out. And now I have a truffle, which, what can I do with you? It gives me a 3 shape, actually. So it gives me a 3 green shape. So it's this one here, which hells to the yes I'm going to use. And I can actually put that here. That's green. Green is touching. That's fine. It's not touching any other green. So there we go. Cool. All right. And then this will flip back, I think. So we'll just put it back to 1. I think that's what's supposed to happen. I think the 2s just stay like that. So, ooh, you're marinating the oxtail. Oh, I haven't had oxtail. Actually, no, I haven't had it in a while. We had pigtail tonight in the soup, but I haven't had oxtail in a while. Oh, that sounds so good. Is it, what do they say online? I know you'll get this. Tendernism? Because my mom's definitely falls into that category. Tendernism, falling off the bone. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's pretty funny. You need to go online and check it out. Sorry, that was a lot. Okay, so that was the growth phase. And now we have our task phase. So we get to do some actions. All right, we're almost at the end of season 2. And then season 3 is like super snappy. So, I mean, what else do I need here? I definitely, oh, I could have used that shape for that, but that's okay. I need another stump and a bone, and actually I can get that if I chop, chop, choppy. So let us do a chop, but this says 2 plus upgraded equipment. No, I have 1. I could have actually spent energy on upgrading my axe, but I wasted time. This is 2 animals, 2 plus animals owned. Yeah, I do, and it'll get me a free stump. Don't mind if I do. So let's chop. Choppy choppy. So I can chop down here. I'm not even looking at fishing, so I don't even care. Ooh, that is good. So we're doing a chop. I got a bone. What did I need that bone for? There was a reason. Why did I need the bone? Oh, I needed it for here. Okay, so hold on. First, upgrade my level, which gets me a wood. Okay, now the wood I can use here. I get a bone, which I can use here. And I upgraded that and I did that. I feel like there was more that I had to do there, but that's it. And then because I own more than 2 animals, I get the stump, bam, which lets me finish that line. Sweet. Now that gets me that weird looking fish thing, which is 5 coins or a 1, 2, 3, 4 shape. Oof. So that's technically 4 points or 5 coins. And now at this point, using coins, I feel like it's a little late for me to upgrade my pickaxe. I just waited so long to do that, which was very poor on my part. I could do it though. Dang. If I take those 5 coins, but that's not going to get me any points. And that's what matters. So let's start looking at points. So that'll get me oh, not that color. I need purple. That'll get me a 4 shape. So let's do that here. I think that's right. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Okay. So that was a very good turn, actually. Ah, see? I bet you know what I'm talking about, Tangy. All I can think of is that guy's face. Tendernism. And then the meat falls off the bone. People are doing it with all kinds of stuff. Somebody wrapped their hair. So for those who are not aware, as black girls, we got to wrap our hair at night, make it look nice and smooth if we want it to stay straight. And so a girl took her hair out of the wrap and was like, tendernism. Anyway, it was hilarious. I was like, I love this. Okay, so now that I did the chopping action, which was very good, that was this one. Now I can go fishing, which is shot in the dark. It's a bit of a waste. I might as well use the chopping action here. Or I could go mining, but I can't go past the line. Tangy, TikTok is so good sometimes. Yes, it is. Oh, it's hilarious. James, is it the same as the bonnet? So, valid question. So the bonnet is what we put on to protect our hair. Whether, ideally, you should wrap your hair. I am of the lazy mindset where I don't. I just kind of shove it all in there, but it doesn't get dried out from the pillow. So that's what I use it for. But yes, some people will do it. So they put their hair in a style that wraps it around. So then when they take the bonnet off and any clips they may have used, it just comes and just flows out nice and straight. So they don't have to put any like heating products or anything on it. I'm lazy, so I usually just put my hair up if it's in that direction. But the bonnet is part of the process. Great question. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do. I could mine, but I can't go past that line. Y'all, I don't even know why I didn't do that. Okay, let's... I love Tangy. Satin pillowcase all day. Yeah, but the problem with the satin pillowcases, they fall off my damn pillow, so I have to put... Anyway, it's a whole thing. Then I wake up with my hair on the actual pillow, and I'm like, I can't. So I just have to get better ones, I think. Ones that are, like, closed or something. But it's so much better because I'm lazy. It's the best way. Hey, Micah, good to see you. We were just talking about bonnets wrapping our hair. Anyway, it's a whole conversation. And I don't know if you watch TikTok, if the word tendernism means anything to you, made my day. I couldn't stop laughing. See, yeah, the satin pillowcases are great if you can get them to stay on. So I have to put another pillowcase in and then another one on top, the satin one on top for it to stay. But I can't fight with it. What does my mom say? Don't fight it, let it fight you. I can't do it. Oh my God. Okay, I'm thinking way too long about this. I think I'm just gonna mine. Well, let's see what I need. No, I should chop again because I need some stuff here and I can get it by chopping. So we're gonna chop down here. Heyo, I got another bone. So we're gonna mark on our chop, and it's a purple background, so I got a bone and I have wood. So that wood is gonna go there. The bone, what can I do with the bone? I didn't even do fishing, by the way. Like, I didn't even look at it. The bone gets me 3 yellow, which I'm not mad at. I need that 3 shape. So yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Can I use it for a badge? Yeah, no. So I cannot put that there. So let's put you here. And it's a 3 shape. Bam. Which is points. Points, points, points. Yeah. So that's that. That was my other chop action. Sweet. So now we're back to neighbor phase. I get to draw 2 cards. Wow. I mean, the pink ones are harder, but it does let you mark off 2 spaces versus 1. But since I'm doing chopping stuff, we'll do that. Then I get to score. Oh, scoring is in fact 10. So we are in scoring right now. My bad. So yeah, that's right now. Did I actually miss a score? I hope not. Oh no, we're at the end of season 2. That's now. I'm like, what happened? Oh my gosh. Oh, phew. So yes, that's this one. So we're scoring that now. So that is, let's see. Gain 4 points for each good in your cargo manifest of size 3. So we're going to gain 4 points each. So 4 points for each good. Yes. Okay. So I have, this is a 3. So that's going to be 4 there, 4 there. So 4, 8, 12, because that's a 4. So 12 points. I mean, I'm not mad at that. So 12 for that objective. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Now I got to reset this. This has been scored, and we are getting only a few more rounds, and then it's the end of the game. Okay. These go away. Oh, I forgot. These should have been turned over. My bad. Well, that's okay. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention to it anyway. So, yeah, but those should have been turned over. There we go. Okay, so we've set up. Now we have to tick up our stuff. So this goes to 3. This goes to 3. Oop. And this goes to 2. So I don't have any resources from my animals this round. So, did you get the ones with the zipper? See, I just picked them up at like Winners or Target or whatever. Not Target, Winners or Marshalls. So they don't have the zippers. Oh, dang it. Okay, I didn't even know they had ones with the zippers. Oh, good. Yes, please send me the link. And if it's in the only in the States, I'll get my aunt to send them to me. Because honestly, I'm so tired of waking up and they're like on the floor. It's so irritating. Ugh. Thank you. I appreciate it. My dog's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Okay, so we've done the growth phase. Now we're back to task. Okay, so we're almost at the end here. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I'm just working on badges now because I'm gonna score this badge. And yeah, I need this symbol, which is in the chopping area. Oh, excuse me. So what do these say? 25 plus tilled soil or 3 plus animals owned. Yes, please. And then I can do a tend action. I don't know if that's going to do anything for me. Actually, yes, it'll get me a crop. This we are going to do. So we'll do a chop action. Where's my little pen? So yeah, just in case you're coming into the stream, not only will you get to see tend played, but you'll get to have some black hair care products. Or guess what? Just general hair care for you that will keep your hair soft and not frizzy. All right, let's do a chop action. Ugh, okay. What do I even need here? Oh, I need that symbol. No, it's up here, the symbol that I need. So it gives me 2 chop, means I can do 2 up in this one area. Oof. Okay, it got me a wood and an up there. So actually I have 2 wood to play with. So I'm pretty sure I can go there. Hopefully I didn't cheat there. I think I can just go anywhere. I don't think I have to continue downwards. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's adjacent to one I've already chopped. So that's fine. So I have 2 wood to spend. I could do that. Ideally, there's nowhere else that I can really use it here. Using wood here gets me things that I don't really need. And this is where focusing on one thing is like, I can unlock the bridge. It doesn't matter. Yeah, ideally I should try and use it here if I can. So I'll use my 2 wood here. Doesn't get me any extra points, but it gets me more things here. And I have 1 more chopping action, but it has to be in the top because I used 1 already. Because remember, I have 2. And hopefully, this is the symbol I'm looking for. No, I don't get an upgrade on my track, but I get a stump. Again. Oh, I could try and do this, which gets me some double points. Double the point value of one of your badges. Ooh, that's strong. Oh, I could have used the bone over there. Sugars. Ooh, that's going to be hard to do. I don't even know what that other symbol is. Hold on. Nope, we're not doing that. Nopey, nope, nope, nope. Sorry, a little shake there. We'll just put our stump. I want to do it, but hold on. I got to see what this symbol is. I can't see. What even is that? Oh, actually, because I have my choppy axie thing, there is a possibility that I can get it. I think it's maple syrup. Oh, did she? Yeah, she's like, wants me to hurry up. Yeah? Oh, thank you. I get kisses on the nose. She's so cute. This is one of the 2. Hey? Oh, thank you. Just here. She always tries to kiss me on the mouth. I'm like, ugh, don't do that. That is gross. And it's like she gets so offended. I'm like, calm down. So I got that. I didn't go up there. I got my stump. Perfect. I actually need to do chopping actions. But now because I did this and I do own more than 3 or more animals, I get a tend action, which I could get a little fruity fruit thingy. So there we go. Don't mind if I do. Now see, it's picking up. It's picking up. I'm going to do another chop action. The reason why is I'm trying to get a certain thing. Just trying to see if there's anywhere else I can get it. No. So let's do another chop. The symbol that I need is in this top area. So this is terrible. So do I keep going this way? Oh gosh. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's perfect. That's my first one. So it allows me to go up. So I have a wood and that symbol, but I need that symbol to finish this. We'll get to you in a second. I also have a wood for going up on my track. Where can I use you? Now, you might be a bit of a waste. Because a wood, I could get money for it. Wow. Hold on. Okay. So I have like so many things. I'm like, what did I just do? So I crossed that off. I got a wood. I'm going to trade that wood for money, which will then in turn get me a copper. The copper gives me a yellow square that I can do. This isn't looking very good though, because I cannot put this. I can put it diagonal. Okay. So that's that. And I took the actual shape here, which is this, which I need to resolve. And that gets me 3 coins or a 3 purple shape. What can 3 coins get me? Purchase any one wild good to be used on a badge. Ooh, yes, please. Because then I can go 1, 2, 3. Which will let me get this, because these are badges, which will then also let me get this. So I got the exact same symbol again, which gives me 3 coins or purple. But at this point, I can use... Hold on, I'm thinking. I can use 1 coin here, which gives me another action. I still have 2 coins to spend. So I got to take an action here. I still have 2 coins. I'm trying not to forget the 2 coins because I will 100% do that. Oh, I shouldn't have crossed those out. Sorry, it should have been here. Okay, let's just cross this off here, the 2 coins that I had extra, but I do get to pick another action. And what am I looking for? Ideally, I need more chopping stuff, so we're going to pick the chop. Tangy, it's starting to combo more now in the 3rd season. Yeah, like it's starting to pick up. Took me a while to get there, but I feel like before I'm kind of trying to fish and do everything. Now I'm just like, no, let me just focus. You know what I mean? So absolutely. It does tend to pick up. So I do need to do my chopping action. So I'll do that in a minute. Somebody just popped in as well. Who just popped in? Hey, Tilsa. Yes, that's one of my 3 dogs. She's just being a little needy right now. So I'm like, let me hold her. My arm is like, she's really light, but holding her for like an hour is not enjoyable. All right. Hi, little one. You're so cute. All right. So now we're going to chop because I need more of the symbols. I either need bones, whatever this maple syrup thing is. Oh my gosh. Please, I need the symbol. Not the symbol I was looking for. Son of a biscuit. Oh, that sucks. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. The stump gets me 2 coins. I can't even do a shape with that. Ugh. Okay. Well, with that being said, oh, that was from before. That's 1 coin. So I have another coin to spend, but now I also have this piece of rock to use. And I still have another coin. Where am I going to put this coin? I don't know. Ooh, you know what? Let's put it in here. Potentially getting another action. But now I have you to use. So you being this stone that I could use here for a yellow shape or a coin. I'm going to use it for a coin. I just really need to get my chopping actions sorted out. Okay. So that's that. Right. So that chopping action was because of this. I'm like, why did I get an extra chopping action? Oh my God. See, there are just too many things. Oh shoot, I could have used that symbol for this. And that would have moved me up 2 on here and got me the bone. No. So trying to move this track up is good because it gets me bonuses. I wasn't paying attention. Son of a biscuit. Okay. I digress. So now we're going to grow things. No, sorry. I apologize. We're going to do the neighbor thing. This card is terrible. So as usual, I'll draw 2 and pick one and pray one of them is... Oh, here we go. These are better. One is truffle, which is something I have, and one is this symbol. So let's try this one because I think that's what that is. We're going with that, which I think is this. Yes, that's exactly what that is. It's not scoring. And we tick up stuff. So to grow and whatever else. So I actually have a pineapple I'm going to get to use. Wow, I have a lot of stuff here that I'm going to use. Oopsie. This is a 2. So I have 2 eggs. And I also have this. What? This is where I have so much stuff now. It's crazy. Okay, so the pineapple can get me a green shape or 2 money. I'm not so worried about the money right now, although I could get an extra action. So, but then what am I going to do with the other coin? See, and this is where I'm like, I have the extra coin, but what am I going to do with it? I mean, I could put it towards something, but I don't think it's worth doing. Or I could use... Okay, we'll come back to that one. Let's look at the truffle. I can do this, so I can trade that in. It's going to give me 2 movement on this track. So this goes back to 1. I get 2 on here, which gets me a stone, or I don't even know what to call it, but... So it gets me a yellow. So I'm trading it in over here. Why not? And I also get this red passport thingy, which is not usable for anything here. Those are really used for upgrading these things, which I probably should have done with my mine axe ages ago, but I didn't. And here we are. So irritating that I did that. Now I have 2 eggs. The eggs. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta check out my little sheet here. So the 2 eggs can get me 2 green squares, or it can get me, so basically 2 points or 2 coins. I mean, upgrading this in this round is like ridiculous. So I might as well just get the points. I feel like I waited too long and I could have done that earlier. So let's put a green here. Okay. And, oh, I get 2 of those actually. Sorry, 2 eggs I have. So let's do that. Okay. And I still haven't used my pineapple. Did I use my pineapple? No, I didn't, because those were the 2 eggs. I used that. And then the pineapple. Oh, sorry, the pineapple stays. My bad. And then these get turned to 3. I think I used my pineapple. We're going to say I did. I think I did. There we go. So now I didn't do the cards. Whoopsie. I was supposed to change these. My bad. I got ahead of myself because I was so excited. Oops. Those don't go there. Those stay here. And this comes down. We are almost done. Got just one more round after this. Okay. Whew, my gosh, y'all sticking in the long haul. I appreciate it. I don't even know why I bothered. I didn't even do any fishing. Sorry. So that should have happened before the growth phase, but here we are. Now I get to do some tasks. I'm chopping. I really need to do that. So for chopping here, if I have 8+ chopping levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's unfortunate. I have mining, but what I really, really need, I mean, mining could be good if I can get that sorted out. But I don't have that double action. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do a coin there. No. Well. Okay. Chopping it is. Unfortunately, there's only one chop action, but I need to do it. This is pulling it a little close here. So right now, I really need a bone. Looks like a maple syrup. So this, or this symbol. I have not seen this maple syrup thing at all yet. Okay, let's maybe see if I can get it, because if I don't get it... Oh, yes, I got it. Sweet. So I get to go up here, which gives me a stump. We'll get to that in a second. I did get that maple syrupy symbol I was looking for. Yes. And I have a stump. What do I do with you? A stump gets me 2 coins straight up. So I'm going to use one of those coins here, which is going to give me this extra action thingy-majiggy that I love. And I have another coin. What did I want to do with you? There was something I wanted to do with that coin. Well, let's try and go for this and see. So that was my chop. I'm going to save this for my, the last round. The extra, well, I have 2 extra actions, so I technically could use another chop here to try and get the other items. So yeah, I think we'll use that right now on this chop action. And hope that I get the thing of my dreams. I need a bone. What do I need? I need a bone and I need that funny shaped one. I don't know. I already pulled up 2 bones. This is going to be tricky. Okay. Well, this is interesting. So this is a geode. We have not come across this, but I'm going to show you how it works. So first I get to up my track, which gets me a stump, which is basically 2 coins. Yeah, let's throw it into extra actions. Why not? The geode, I'll zoom in because you all haven't seen this yet. So that is this card right here. So when you get the geode, you have to roll the 2 dice, and then wherever it lands, that's the resource that you get. So I rolled a 3 and a 1. Okay, so we look at a 1 and a 3. Hey, oh, it gets me the bone I needed. So now we've done that. So now I can cross off the bone here, which is what I needed. Actually, that worked out really well. Now, I'm not even going to bother tending anything. I can't put anything anywhere. So let's mine. And the mining action, as we know, we just come down here. Oops, sorry. I thought I zoomed back out. I did not. The mining action is over, sorry, down here. I can't go past here because I don't have, well, that's not true. I could, in fact, go down there because I have a mining action and I can use my last energy bar to make it a 2. So I can, in fact, go down here. Bam! And I got the face. It looks like a weird face. But I got the stone that I needed, which allows me to now double the point value of one of my badges that I'm going to score. So one of these down here. This is awesome. Yeah, so that's it for that. We're going to look at our cards. I want to keep this card, but I don't have a card here. So I got to draw 2. Wow, it's fishing, so that's probably never going to happen. Then we're not scoring anything yet. We will at the end of the next round. Tick everything up. So this goes to a 3. These go to this. Actually, these should be this now. I think I cheated. They should not have gone to 3 when I used them. Did I tick them up? Did I use them last round? Yeah, sorry. These should be 3 now. I don't think those should have ticked up. This comes to a 2. Because I had used both of those last round. So they should have stayed there and then ticked up. So that shouldn't have happened. I did that wrong. There we go. So I don't get those. So I don't get any resources right now. And then I have to... I keep going ahead and forgetting to set this up. Sorry, I keep skipping this step. So I'm going to have to do a shuffle there. These are gone. So if you notice, we're down to the last 2 tasks there. Do a little shuffleations here. All right. Oh, hi, little one. And then 1. No, not the action of my dreams. Yes. There we go. Heyo. So this is it. Last round. Okay. Well, what do I want to do? I mean, okay, 8+ mining levels. I'm not, and this is lake fishing unlocked. I'm not getting those bottom ones at all. Tending, not worth it. Chopping or mining is where it's at, really. Ideally, if I can try and finish something here, be great, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I just realized I could have been using those pineapples in here. I don't know what I was thinking. So, right now, the only things that I can really focus on that I could actually feasibly get something is the mines in here. So let's do a mining action. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get the extra energy bar that I wanted. So I can only mine up here unless that happens miraculously. I get a coin, but I don't think so. So let's do a mining action. Yeah, if I go on the path, it's gonna be something terrible. Okay, that's not terrible, but it's not great either. So that gets me some kind of brick. Yeah, there's no way that I can finish those. Yeah, I didn't do that very well. So the brick gets me a yellow square, which I could use. Like, I'm just trying to, like, stick them all in here so I can... There we go. Because it's points. Those are going to get me 3 points for those squares. Why would I not put it in there? And then I have one more action. So I could do another mining action, or I could do another chopping action at this point. Doesn't really matter. And I realized I should have put that coin not there. That's okay. So let's do, no, let's do a chopping action, because maybe I'll get another geode. So we have a chop. Let's use it. This is going to be the last action. Even if I get something here, I can trade this card in. Okay. Come on, please be a thing. So this is the path. I don't love taking the path. It's usually not great. Oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing I could have gotten. Oh, that sucks. It gives me 2 money, which honestly is a bit of a throwaway. Oh, that's so annoying that I did that. Ugh. So I can put them here, but I didn't finish it. That sucks. So just to make me feel terrible, had I actually chosen the thing I wanted, so I was gonna go here. So if you're watching this, I did not pick this space. The game is technically now over. We're gonna do some scoring, but I'm curious for my own. I just want to see. Okay, see, I feel less bad about it, knowing that either space would have given me the stump. I'm okay with that. Okay, sorry, the game's not technically over. Now I have to do scoring, the last objective for the season, and it says score 1 point for every level unlocked in mining and chopping. I did try to push these tracks as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 13. So that's a total of 25 for objectives. Not bad considering that I didn't score anything in the first one. And now we're going to do endgame scoring. All right, look at that. We're done. Took a while, but we got there. So let me just open this up to make sure. I think we have to do the stalls first, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing that correctly. Here we go. Okay, so at the end of the 12th round, we do the scoring of the... Oh, sorry. We perform 1 additional neighbor phase, allowing you to use any gifts from your neighbors. In my particular case, it's not going to happen. Then we score season 3 objective. We've done that. So they were talking about these cards, but I didn't have anything to do with that. And that's usually more for when you're playing with multiple players. And now we record some stuff. Okay, so we earn points for each fill box in their cargo as shown on the previous page. Let's see, what does the previous page say? I think it's per, let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So stall 1 is giving us 4 points. Okay, so it's like per square I get a point. I'm just counting here. But then if there's a modifier at the bottom, it's going to change that value. Okay, not mad at this. So stall 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 points there. 0 for yellow, nothing additional. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Plus, actually, I should have done that differently. I get an additional 2 per for yellow. So yellows, I think, are worth 3. So it's 1 per square, but I think because I get 2 per yellow, let me just make sure it's not instead of 1, it's 2. It's additional 2. So let me just verify that. Okay, so let's see. I'm just looking at the example. Stall 2 scores an additional point for each filled box containing a specific... No, so I apologize. It's instead of 1, it becomes 2. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, wait a second. How does that work? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So instead of them being worth 1, they're worth 2. We might have played that wrong in our game recently. So the yellows are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh my gosh, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 for stall 2. And, oh, sorry, actually 27. And this one is actually going into stall 3, so it's a 1. So then we have 34, so 35. Then we're going to look at our neighbor. And what they do for that is you compare bonuses. I'm real curious in solo how that works. During final scoring, it says score 3 points for each filled in box on your neighbor rewards track. So 3, 6 for this neighbor. So that's going to be 6. Oops, wrong spot. That's for badges. We haven't gotten there yet. So the neighbor's going to be 6 plus for this one, 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's going to be 18. And then for badges, which are these, not these, these. Then you score for each one that you have 2 rows filled in, you're going to get those points. So let me just make sure we're almost there. And we also did complete the Seasoned Explorer badge, so I'm going to be able to get double the amount for one of my badges. Okay, so this is 5 points. This is 5 points. Well, that's pretty easy. So one of them's worth 10, one of them's worth 5 for a total of 15. And that is it. So now we're just going to add it up and see how I've done. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have that is 60, 75. Bam. Is that right? No. Oh, I forgot to add this. Whoopsie. Nope. It's actually more than that. I totally missed that entire row. So 60 plus, I forgot to add these. Those are 30. So 15 and 15 is 33. So 83. I'm shorting myself some points. Is that right? No, sorry, 93. Math, Mandy, math is hard. 93 big ones. Hey-oh, I think I played this better solo than I did with the group. That's amazing. Woo! So there you go, everybody. That was the game 10. Yeah, I think it started off pretty terrible, but it picked up. I actually found the focus made a difference. So let me swing over to the other side here. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, my arm is hurting me because this little devil doesn't want to lay down. So my arm is like cramping. Okay, so hopefully that didn't scare you off from the game. Okay, Tangi's like, yes, you want this game. I think you would like it, honestly. Gosh, why is my chair so low today? Hold on. There we go. Get up there. And no, I definitely think you would like this game. As you can see, there's lots going on. Now, obviously, I didn't play this optimally. There were a couple turns. I was like, oh, I was just kind of throwing money everywhere. But, you know, it was just to give everybody an idea of the game. You saw a little bit of the fishing. I didn't do a ton of that. I focused more on the animals. You could have done crops. Like, there's so many things that you could have done. Yeah, so I'm sure there are people who have, like, crazy amount of points. I'm not that girl. I just wanted to show it to people. And for those who know that I'm not a huge solo player, like I play, but you know, it's just, I'm not super good at it. This is just something that I could do and it's like crunchier than your average roll and write. So I'm into it. Hopefully you get a chance to try it. I don't know if Steve's still around, but thank you, Steve, for sharing your experiences at your con. Sorry, I was so deep in there. I didn't get a fully show my enjoyment for you, but I'm so happy because it sounded like you had a great time. Oh, good. Okay, you are still there. So I really appreciate you sharing that because I couldn't go to a lot of these things. So it's nice to hear from other people that went that they had a good time. So, and I'm also happy to hear that I'm not the only one that has LCGs and stuff that I just pour into. So did you get a jackpot? Wait. Oh, Tangi, you got 50. My dog's face right now was like, ooh. Okay, I scared you. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Shh, it's okay. I scared her, I think. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, you're fine. Okay. Congratulations on your jackpot. You should share that with David, because David can't seem to get a jackpot to save his life. Oh, good gravy. Gosh, that's funny. Let me just do this. My dog's trying to like... Okay, stop trying to make out with me. So Steve, yeah, I'm hoping next year it'll be less wild and things will be... I mean, normal's not a great word. I don't think I can say that, but hopefully things will be in a better place. Let's go with that. So that's my hope, right? But yeah, so but I appreciate it. So thanks everybody for sticking around. I'm still kind of figuring out schedule if I want to do more night streams. I definitely have more people that pop in during the night streams. Thanks, Liver, for coming in, and thanks again for your help today. I really appreciate you. I won't be streaming the rest of the week. Oh my gosh, lurking is totally fine. Like, and I always want to tell people, don't ever feel like you have to chat. Just hanging out is good. Especially in solo games, I'm like, oh, it's okay. If people are watching and I'm making a fool of myself, they just won't say anything. Great. But I love chat too. So however you decide to contribute is great for me. So thanks just for showing up. Steph is, oh, sorry for you because you enjoy watching. Aw. That's so nice. Well, actually, we need to set another stream so we can get back to Elden Ring or something. Because you know, Brian and I are like, we're missing in action here, so we gotta set something up. So we'll definitely try and do that maybe after Thanksgiving when people are less busy, if that's cool with you. Because I love playing together. It's fun. Yeah. So I'm playing this with Steph. What am I doing this? Yeah, I'm playing this with Steph on Friday because she also backed it. I have 2 other copies of Tend sitting there for friends that need to pick it up. And yeah, and then I think game day on Saturday. I might do a little streaming on Sunday, but I don't know. They sent me a game called Siberia. I think I have the old version, but I've never played it. So they sent me the updated version. So maybe I'll show a little bit of that because I do miss the puzzle games, but I'm also really enjoying Winter Burrow. So thank you, Tangy and Shellcat. I know she's not in the chat there, but for like really pushing me through it because I was really close to giving up on it, to be honest, because I kept dying. But yeah. Well, there you go. So hopefully you give Tend a try. I'm sure there are other playthroughs you can find out if you want something a bit more instructional. But I just wanted to show people the flow if you're playing it solo. It literally plays almost identical with people, except the neighbor cards are a little different. So that's it. Okay, well, hi. This one's a little feisty tonight, as you can see. She's like, it's the time where we go lay down and you play video games. So that is what I'm off to do. Have a wonderful holiday, all of you, whatever you're deciding to do. I probably won't see you for the rest of this week. So happy Thanksgiving to you. I know a lot of Americans are celebrating. And enjoy yourselves. Yeah. And if I don't talk to you by the end of the week, I will talk to you or see you in a stream at another time. Slivers, I'm sure I'll be bothering you at some point. The question about something else or to set up our next stream. So there you go. All right, all have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching. And yes, hearts, all the hearts. Talk to you all soon. Okay. And hi, Sassy says bye too. Okay. Bye, everybody.